Hi. In the first pasuk of this week's parsha, it says that Bnei Israel were commanded to bring olive oil to Moshe Rabbeinu, and later on this olive oil would be used to light the menorah in the Mishkan and in the Beis Hamikdash. Now, the Midrash compares Jews to olives. Why? Because the olive sits on its branch, and although it is delicious when eaten plain, the main use for olives is in the olive oil. When does the olive oil come out? Only after the olive has been crushed and ground and beaten. That's when the purest olive oil comes out. And that can be used to bring light into the world. So too, when Jews endure suffering, they also show their strength. They show the strength of spirit that they have inside, that we have inside. And in that way, we can also bring more light to the world. I came across a beautiful story about the Kloisenberger Rebbe when he was under the Nazi rule. And he says that one day he and a bunch of other Jews that were being used as slaves were on the top of a building, and suddenly it started pouring and raining and the wind started gusting and blowing. But the Nazis ordered them to continue working, even though it was practically beyond human ability. And one of the prisoners just couldn't take it any longer. And he came over to the Rebbe and he screamed at the Rebbe, "Are you still so happy that you're a member of the chosen people?" And the Rebbe looked at him and he said, "From now on, when I say the words, Ve'ata bechartanu, you chose us, I will concentrate even more than before. And I will rejoice without limit. But for the fact that HaKadosh Baruch Hu chose us from all the other nations, I too would become an oppressor like these. Better that I remain in my current state of oppression than that I become chas v'shalom like one of them. How fortunate I am." Now, of course, the Rebbe was in a terrible situation, but he was looking deep into himself to see the good. And it's a lesson for all of us because obviously life can be very, very challenging and there are many dark things that happen. And it's up to us to react in a way where we dig deep within ourselves and we find the olive oil, we find the source of our strength, and we use it to bring more light into the world. So I want to dedicate this Dvar Torah to Ori Ansbacher, Aleha Shalom, memory of Ori Bat Na'ah, who brought so much light into this world. And in her memory, we should continue to bring more light and more Torah learning. Shabbat Shalom.